Hey guys, Mac here. So Question Thursday is back. Last week I skipped it because of the Halloween. I hope you had a spectacular Halloween. Today's question is going to be fixing your credit. So super important when you're buying a home and even other things in life, buying a car, getting an apartment or whatever. This is super important. So today I'm going to help you understand how you fix your credit and what you need to do and what steps you need to take. So step one is to keep track of your credit. So one thing I always suggest, because I actually use it quite a bit, is Credit Karma. If you don't already have Credit Karma, it's free. You can download it on your phone. You put your information and they'll give you two of the credit bureaus. And it'll give you the information of what your credit score is, how to fix it, what's impacting it, and whatnot. So basically, it kind of gives you a rundown of what you need to do so that way you can fix it. One of the most important things I suggest for clients is credit card, which is counterintuitive because most people say, oh no, you don't want to get a credit card because you're going to damage your credit. Yes, if you do use it wrong. Now, what I suggest to most people is put yourself on a credit card with as an authorized user on someone that already has a credit card. So if you know someone that's had a credit card for 2 years plus, they have great payment history, so they've never been late, and they had a pretty good balance that they pay every month, and they're not like topped out every month. Put yourself as an authorized user. Obviously, you have to trust the person and they have to trust you because you are going to be an authorized user on the account. But that would actually jump up your credit score pretty quick. Make sure whoever you go with asks for your social, because sometimes they don't, like for example, Chase doesn't ask for your social because they don't want to report it. So make sure whoever you bank with or what they bank with, make sure they're asking for the social security so that way they report to the credit bureau and kind of basically give you that credit history. Now, if you don't have anybody that can help you that way, next thing you want to do is see if you qualify for a credit card. In most cases, if you are repairing your credit, you're not going to qualify. So what I suggest usually is go ahead and get an a secured credit card. So a secured credit card is great. So basically what it is you give them $300, for example. They use it as a credit, kind of basically you're basically using your own money as credit. And you basically, same thing, you use the card every month, you pay it off. Make sure you're not using it. So this is important with either way. Don't use it more than 30%. Make sure your credit, whatever your credit limit is, make sure you're 30% or under. That way you're showing to the credit bureaus, hey, I'm using it, but I'm not abusing it. So it's very important. So even if you have credit cards now and you've never been late, but if you're actually at your limit, that's affecting you negatively. So make sure you get them down to 30% or under, so that way it can help you and boost your credit pretty quick. Next thing is getting current with any late payment. So most people say, hey, pay your collections and stuff like that. No, make sure you pay any late payments you have current. So any active accounts that you have, credit cards, card payments, or whatever you have, make sure that you get current. If they're able to remove the late payments for whatever reason, if you had a circumstance that you had to go to the hospital, you lost your job, maybe you give them a letter, some information, they might be able to remove it. So make sure you get current. Next thing is the collections part. So when you're paying your collections, most people pay someone to do it. And honestly, all they're doing is disputing it, and they're just constantly disputing it. And most people don't have the time to do it or knowledge to do so. So there's actually a lot of online places where you can go and they'll kind of have the letter already pre-filled, and you basically put in the information on the blanks, so that way you can dispute every month or so. Or you can use Credit Karma. Credit Karma, I believe, has a section where you can do disputes for any derogatory or any collections on your credit history. So make sure you're paying them off. Now, if you do talk to the collection agencies, and you're gonna pay off the whatever is remaining or whatever balance it is, make sure you have them do it, delete it from your credit history. Because if they don't, then they keep reporting even after you pay it off. And make sure you get it in writing, because if it's not in writing, it never happened. And if you say, hey, if they tell you, hey, we're gonna do it, I can't do it in writing, then that's basically a risk you're gonna have to take, because it's their word against yours. So yeah, this is kind of a few steps on how to build your credit. If you guys have any more questions about building your credit, or where you need to get started, or who do you need to talk to, or anything like that, give me a call. I'll give you any information I can give you. I'll help you any way I can. If you guys have any questions about real estate, make sure you give me a call, email me, text me, direct message me. I'm here to help. You guys have a wonderful day.